Parviz Ravi, attorney at law, have been practicing for over 20 years. Our office is located by San Francisco Airport, specializing in employment law. Today's topic, 4-hour minimum shift law in California. Imagine you get to work knowing you're scheduled to work an 8-hour shift from 9 to 5 with 1 hour lunch. But when you get to work, your boss tells you that you can only work for 2 hours or there is no work for that day. This scenario can put a huge burden on you, especially when you are relying on that shift to help pay your bills. Good news is that California has a 4-hour minimum shift law or reporting time pay law, which is designed to protect employees in these types of situations, where they lose some or all the shifts by providing them with a minimum pay. Reporting time pay is a form of wages that compensate employees who are scheduled to report to work, but who are not put to work or work less than half of their usual or scheduled days' work because of inadequate scheduling or lack of proper notice by the employer. Under California's labor law, your employer must pay you at least half of your shift if you're told without enough notice there is no work or are sent home early. This law is called the 4-hour minimum shift law because in California, most full-time shifts are 8 hours long, which means if you're scheduled to work 8 hours and are told to go home early or deny a chance to work, your employer would need to pay you your regular wages for at least 4 hours. If you're scheduled to work 6 hours and are told to go home early or deny a chance to work, your employer would need to pay you your regular wages for at least 3 hours. Few examples of types of situations that trigger reporting time pay can include: you physically appear at the workplace at the start of your shift. You are presenting yourself for work by logging on to a computer remotely. You're appearing at a client's job site. You're setting out on a trucking route. You should note that there are some exceptions to the reporting time pay law. In other words, there are cases where you report to work as scheduled and you are sent home or work fewer hours than scheduled days work, and you're not entitled to reporting time pay. For example, no reporting time pay is due when the employer's operation cannot begin or continue due to threats to employees or property, or when the civil authorities recommend that the work not begin or continue. When public utilities fail to supply electricity, water, or gas, or there is a failure in the public utilities or sewer system. When the interruption of work is caused by an act of God or other cause not within the employer's control, for example, earthquake. Remember, your rights as an employee are protected by law, and you have the means to take action if your employer fails to comply with the regulations. So stay informed, know your rights, and advocate for fair treatment in the workplace. If you have any questions on this topic, please contact my office for free consultation. Please be sure to like and subscribe and turn on your notification.